Take a few more breaths while I catch up with you. Let's elongate the exhale. Quiet the chest. And then all together, inhale, bring hands to heart center and sharing the pranava 3 times. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And one time, the longer version of the Guru mantra, take a breath in. Guru Brahman, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deva Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahman, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And exhale, release. So let's come onto our backs and let's do a nice series of different pelvic tilts and different variations, really firing up the core. So the important thing in this following exercise is to really coordinate the breath. Do not start the tilt of the pelvis until you have come to the bottom of your exhale. So lay down, hands behind your head. If you're still new to this movement, you can bring your hands, little finger to the hip bone and thumb to the bottom of your, rib cage. So bend the knees, plant the feet behind your butt. Place your hands in either one of those 2 options. Let's begin. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract and tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract and tilt. Inhale. Contract and tilt. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. One more. Inhale. Exhale, contract, and tilt. Lift the head. Let's bring the knees floating over the hips. It helps if you flex your feet just a little bit. It keeps them nice and active. And in this position, remember the knees do not come forward. They pretty much stay right where they are. Let's begin. Inhale, exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale, exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale, exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. And exhale, 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 tilt. Go ahead, open up the legs into a straddle, but knees are still bent. Bring the hands together in between the legs. Same thing here. Let's begin. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. 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 Inhale. And exhale, 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 tilt. Go ahead, straighten the knees. Hands are open up in the direction of your big toe. And let's begin. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. Inhale. Exhale, contract, tilt. So keep going. Now, if you're having a problem where the shoulders are lifting off the ground instead of the hips, try and balance on the bottom of your shoulder blades. Keep them touching the mat, and that'll help keep the shoulders still. Keep going. And 4, tilt. Inhale, 3, tilt. Inhale, 2, tilt. Last one, inhale, and exhale, tilt. Go ahead, bring the legs together, hands come behind your head. Bend the left knee, extend the right leg down the mat so it's floating above the mat. And inhale, exhale, contract, tilt, switch legs. Inhale, exhale, contract, tilt, switch, inhale. 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 And exhale, stay here, inhale. And exhale, tilt, inhale. And exhale, tilt, inhale. And exhale, tilt, inhale. And exhale, tilt. Last one, inhale. And exhale, tilt, switch, inhale. Exhale, tilt, inhale. Exhale, tilt, inhale. Exhale, tilt, inhale. Exhale, tilt, inhale. Exhale, tilt. Last one, inhale. Exhale, tilt, and release both legs down. Extend arms overhead. Inhale, point your toes. Extend, and exhale, relax. Inhale, extend. And exhale, relax. One more, inhale. And exhale. Extend the arms to the side, palms up, a little spinal twist here. Keep the right leg exactly where it is. As we exhale and tilt, we bend the left knee and plant the left foot next to the right thigh. All together, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, bend knee, tilt. There we are. All set for the spinal twist to the right. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, roll over the right hip. You look left. Hold here. Long deep breaths for 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Just for fun, if you'd like, let's inhale, extend that left knee, bringing our left foot towards the right hand. Let's hold, shorter count. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the left leg extended, let's roll over to the center. So you really need to use your core. So all together, inhale, exhale, contract, feel that tilt, and then float to center. Left leg is still extended up high. As you exhale, but first we'll do that pelvic tilt, we will extend the left leg down to the mat. So all together, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt. And with that tension in the tilt, extend the left leg down the mat. All right, that way your lower back and abs are always engaged, and you lessen any risk of hurting your lower back. All right, left leg is active. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, bend that right knee, and right foot is next to the left thigh. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll over your left hip, you look right. We're in a spinal twist. Hold here. Long exhales to facilitate releasing of tension. Hold here. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bonus, as you exhale, extend that left knee, bringing the right foot a little closer to your left leg, perhaps. Let's hold. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's engage that core. So take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and then roll to center. In this position, one more time, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and with that tilt, go ahead and extend the right leg down the mat. Let's bring our legs together, activate the legs, getting ready for a nice sit-up. So toes, knees, and hips are all pointing up. Inhale the arms up over your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt, and now with this tilt, go ahead. Oh my goodness, today, and rise up. Coming into that pose, and then relax the hands. Okay, so I had a problem today because I wasn't thinking that Karen said it very well in one of our classes. We need to keep our rib cage down on the mat when we lift our shoulders to come into that sit-up. So we're actually rolling up. Once we've engaged the core, we're rolling up. And what I did is I lifted my rib cage off the mat, which completely messed up my alignment as I was coming up, which is why I couldn't come up. So let's do it all over again, and I'll be a little bit more mindful too. So come down, legs are active. Inhale the arms up over your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, tilt. Now when I tilt, you notice the lower back comes down to the floor and I've got contact with my rib cage. At that point, you bring your arms up like this. See how my rib cage is still on? You want to maintain that contact for as long as you can as you roll up. Go ahead. See right here how I'm kind of rolled up? So that's the key to a sit-up. All right, go ahead. You can stay in Dandasana. We're going to do some shoulder movements, or you can come into a cross-legged position, whatever feels good for you right now. What I'd like to work on is really understanding those shoulder blades, where they are. So just look at your computer right now. This is the movement. I'm here, I open up the palms, inhale, arms up. As I exhale, I bring my arms into scarecrow. So right now, my arms are right in line with my shoulders. As I exhale again, look, I'm pushing my elbows behind me. As I exhale, the elbows come down towards the spine, and then I inhale up. So it looks like this from the front. And the focus is always on the shoulder blades. Inhale up. Inhale, push those elbows behind you without pushing the rib cage forward. And then exhale again, bring the elbows down towards the spine. And then inhale up. Alrighty, so let's do that. We're sitting in Dandasana or cross-legged position. Sit up nice and straight. Arms extended to the side, roll the shoulders up and back. Open the palms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down to neutral scarecrow. Inhale, push the elbows behind you. And exhale, elbows towards the spine. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral scarecrow. Inhale, push the shoulders back. And exhale, elbows down. Somebody has their microphone on. Inhale up. Exhale, neutral scarecrow. Inhale, push back. And exhale, elbows down. Inhale up. And exhale, scarecrow. Inhale, push shoulders back. And exhale down. I'm just going to mute somebody. Go ahead, do two more on your own.
You have to mute Jesse.
All right, I'm going to just mute him. Mute. Good, so do it one more time. What we're really trying to do our best is that when we're in that neutral scarecrow, we stay there as we push, as we're pushing the shoulders back. So when you're in this position, push back without the elbows coming down. And then as you exhale, that's when they come down. Good, shake it out a little bit. And let's come into Bhujangasana, cobra pose. Let's start with the baby cobra like I do. Little sphinx pose, just to really understand our position. It's a lot easier in this pose. So, elbows and shoulders ideally are in a line. Hands are open, middle fingers are parallel to one another. Forehead is on the mat. Extend your legs down the mat. Feel the tops of your feet touching the mat. Then feel the pubic bone, pelvis. Just lightly push it into the mat without unduly contracting your glutes, okay? Feel that position? Tilt the hips a little bit. So as I tilt the hips, there's less pressure on my belly button. Feel the difference? How you take it off your stomach, a little bit of pressure when you do that pelvic tilt? That's the awareness we want to maintain. All right, as you inhale, lift the head up. Feel that awareness where you have a slight pelvic tilt. Inhale again, lift the chest off the mat if you can, roll the shoulders back. Now, if we clench our buttocks and just push the pelvic bone into the mat, we lose that bit of a pelvic tilt. So relax as best you can, the buttocks. Feel that pelvic tilt. Shine the heart. Think about opening up the heart. Switch the breath to the ribs. That also helps to loosen up any tension you may have in the belly. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, release down. Slide the hands into position for cobra. Fingertips ideally are in line with the shoulder. Same position in the lower body. Roll the shoulders up and back. Find that awareness of those shoulder blades like we just did. Inhale, simply lift the head off the mat. Find awareness of that slight pelvic tilt. See how you're shifting the weight and you're elongating the tailbone. Elongating the tailbone means that we're creating more space in the spine as we lift up. Okay, inhale, come up a little bit more wherever you are in your cobra without compromising that beautiful alignment that you just had. Extend the feet behind you, nice long legs. It's a really technical pose here, and it's easy to use the wrong muscle groups. So I don't care how high up you are. The awareness is on extending the legs behind you. Feel that slight pelvic tilt. Yes, there is some contraction of the glutes, but that's not the main thing we're thinking about. Hold here. Switch the breath. That'll help loosen the front of the body because that's what we want to extend up. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Let's come back to Sphinx pose. Review your alignment. You know what to do. Lower body. Slight pelvic tilt. You can feel the difference in the weight against your belly versus the pelvis. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, just the head comes off the mat. Review your position once more. Let's try and maintain that awareness of where we are right now, and then inhale, rise up a little bit more. So you can really play with this and see how much you can bring your pelvis forward, still keeping the belly button on the mat. Extend the legs behind you, shoulder blades down. You can choose to have your head in neutral or lift it up. They're both good options, okay? Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release down. Slide the hands back for cobra. Go through your alignment. Feet, legs, pelvis, belly, shoulders. Inhale, just lift the head off the mat. Inhale again, rise up a little further. Review your alignment. Now float the hands off the mat. Keep the awareness on that alignment. You're not letting go of that little bit of pelvic tilt. So we're not dumping weight into our belly. hold, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your hands down. Roll the shoulders back, hold. Keep the awareness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release down. Extend your arms in front of you or into crocodile pose, letting the feet turn out. All right, let's come back into Sphinx pose. So for some of you who find this not challenging, go ahead and bring your feet together, toes and heels together, and do your best to keep your heels pointing up towards the sky, not letting your feet fall to the inside or the outside, okay? For others, you can have your feet as wide as the mat, whatever's good for you. We're in Sphinx pose. Inhale, lift the head, find that awareness. Inhale, rise up. Maintain that awareness. And again, you can really play with this. You notice when you engage the pelvic tilt and when you don't. When you don't engage the pelvic tilt, there's a lot more pressure on the lower back. Engage the pelvic tilt, you're elongating the lower back and really switching the focus here of the foundation of your pose. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release the head down, slide the hands back for cobra. Run through your alignment. And then inhale, just lift the head. Review the alignment once more. Inhale, rise up a little further. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Float hands. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands behind you, clasp them behind you. Bring those shoulders behind you. Maybe you can lift a little higher. Hold. Don't compromise the position and awareness of your pelvis. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, place your hands back in position, but pretend you're putting your hands on eggshells. Very light. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Come into crocodile pose. And one more time, Sphinx pose. Come into position. Run through your alignment cues. Inhale, lift the head only. Review your alignment. Inhale, rise up a little further. Hold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, being very true to yourself in terms of this awareness and alignment, if you can, simply slide your hands back into regular cobra. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into Sphinx pose. Bring those elbows down. Come into your Sphinx. Maybe you lift a little higher, maybe not. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back into cobra, slide those hands back. Focus is on awareness of your position, not on lifting up high. Hold. 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, release into crocodile pose. And switching to something different, but we're still on our bellies. Go ahead, bring your legs together. Hands are by our hips, palms down. Lay your forehead, your nose, or your mouth on the mat so that your neck is straight. Stretching the quad muscles, which is going to involve flexing the knees. So if you're having any problems with your knees, be careful here. Left leg first. As I inhale, I lift the left heel towards my buttocks. You can use your left hand or your right and grab that foot and bring the heel towards the buttocks. Now, what's important here is to keep your hip points on the mat, even if the heel does not touch the buttocks, okay? We want to maintain that alignment in the hips. We don't want them to get all skewed off. Let's hold here wherever you are. It really doesn't matter, okay? But maintain the integrity of your alignment. Let's do a long count so you can really focus on releasing tension. But like I said, don't cheat because then we're not really stretching the quad. We're just moving the hip joint. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, release that left leg carefully. All right, right side. Inhale, go ahead, bend that right knee. Bringing that right heel towards the buttocks. You can grab your foot, your toes, your ankle. Maintain that squared hip. You want to feel your hip, your pelvis against the mat. Hold here. If you're comfortable here, it's also a good time to think about your shoulders. Draw them away from your ears. Draw those shoulder blades towards the spine and then down towards the direction of the buttocks. Keep your head on the mat so that you have a nice long spine. Hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath in and exhale, gently release. All right, for the first one, then when we do both legs, widen the distance between your legs. So your knees and your feet are as wide as the mat. In this position, we'll bring both heels towards the buttocks, all right? So as you inhale, bend both knees. And let's see if we can grab our feet or ankles. and bring them towards the buttocks. Let's hold here. So if you find this very easy, you can push gently your hips into the mat without clenching the buttocks. And you'll get an even deeper stretch through the quads. Hold here. Again, if this is not a challenge, and you want to think about your shoulders, bring your shoulders behind you. Keeping the shoulders away from the ears and off the mat. Hold. 8, 7, 6, 5, long deep breaths. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a breath in. Exhale, very slowly release. And if this wasn't challenging, go ahead and bring your legs together now. If it was a big challenge, keep your legs apart. With our legs together, same thing as you inhale, bend both knees. Let's see if we can hang on to our feet and bring them back. Hold here. Remember, you can deepen the pose by actively pushing your hips a little more deeper into the mat. Engaging those shoulder blades, drawing them down the spine. Hold here. It's also interesting to note if you have a tendency to turn your ankles in or out, because that is all connected to the knee also. So maybe it indicates an imbalance in that ligament that crosses over the knee. We're trying to keep our heels and our toes in the same alignment rather than be pigeon-toed or duck-toed. Both here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, gently release. And let's push up into a child's pose. Extending the spine a little differently here. Hold here in child's pose. Let's hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming into Vajrasana, sitting on our heels with the head lengthened a little bit more. Use your hands for support as you inhale and rise up. Hands gently resting on our thighs, roll the shoulders up and back. Let's bring attention to the shoulders once more, repeating the little movement that we did in the beginning. Extend the arms to the side, roll the shoulders up and back, open the palms. Inhale, arms up. Exhale to neutral, scarecrow. Inhale, push those elbows behind you. Exhale, elbows in towards the spine. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to neutral, scarecrow. Inhale, push the elbows back, and exhale, elbows in towards the spine. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, neutral, scarecrow. Inhale, push back, and exhale down. 2 more times, inhale up. Exhale to neutral. Inhale, push back, and exhale down. It feels so good. Inhale up. Exhale, scarecrow. Inhale back. Exhale down and relax. Good job. Let's come into Dandasana one more time. Hands can be by our sides, fingers pointing forward, roll the shoulders up and back, sit up nice and tall in Dandasana. Hold here, close the eyes. Relax the thighs. Even if your knees pop up a little bit, relax the thighs. Hold here. Release tension in the chest and the shoulders as best you can. Really finding that awareness in the hip flexors and the core. That's what's keeping us upright. Let's hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, release. Paschimottanasana, forward fold with both legs pointing forward. We're going to use our core muscles. If you're feeling, I don't want to say weak, but if you're feeling that when I come down like this, using my core muscles to come up and down, that you're using muscle groups that really don't feel good, then go ahead and walk your hands up and down instead. All right. So you kind of figure out what's good for you. Doing it this way with our arm extended is another way to bring awareness to where our shoulder blades are, and another way to try and extend the back. Alrighty, that's why we do it that way. So we're in position. Extend arms to the side, roll the shoulders up and back. Feel this awareness now where your shoulders are, open the palms. Inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together. Exhale, bring those shoulders down. Feel this awareness? Relax your thighs. You don't need your thighs right now. Forward fold, take a breath in. As you exhale, come into your forward fold. So I'm really hinging from the hips and reaching forward over my legs. Take as many breaths as you need to feel this nice lengthening in the hamstrings and in the back. As long as you can, try and keep your arms extended and your head in between your arms until you get to the point of, okay, this is where I am in my forward fold. You can release your hands down. Perhaps you're grabbing the bottom of your feet, your toes, your shins, wherever. And let's hold here. We're going to hold for 4, 3, 2, 1. Then no matter where you are, extend your arms in front of you, even if your head is no longer in between your forearms. Clasp your hands together. As you inhale, let's see if we can push forward in the direction of our feet, and then exhale down. Inhale, lift the head, push forward, lengthening over your legs, and exhale, release the head down. Inhale, lift the head up and reach forward, and exhale, relax down. Inhale, reach forward, and exhale, come down. One more time, inhale, reach forward, and exhale, come down. Hold here. Let's stay here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's use our core strength to come up. So extend the arms, put the palms together. Do your best to put your head in between your shoulders. Now drop your shoulders behind you. Think about those shoulder blades. Hinging from the hips. As you inhale, rise up. Keep reaching up towards the sky. As you come up. And exhale, release down. Open up the palms, roll the shoulders up and back. Inhale, arms up. At the top, hands together. Let's release those shoulders down. Doing our best to keep our head right in between our arms. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, forward fold. Extend, forward and down. When you get to where you are, wherever that is, relax down. And hold. Let's hold here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arms, palms together. Try and put your head in between the shoulder, your forearms. Bring the shoulders down. Ready? Inhale, rise up. And exhale, release. Let's roll onto our back, knees to chest. Roll from side to side. And come to center. Let's see if we can deepen the knees to chest. At the same time, relax the spine down against the mat. Relax the shoulders against the mat. And hold. And let's come into plow pose. Now, like I always say, if plow pose is already part of your regular practice, go ahead and join us. If it is not in your practice, this is not the day to start. What I would ask you to do is simply put your hands underneath your butt, raise your hands, wait a minute, what are these called? Feet. Raise your feet and legs up, and you're in a nice supported waterfall pose, okay? That's your option. If you're used to doing plow poses and you're feeling good today, go ahead and come into plow pose. I'm going to time us for 2 minutes. If at any time you want to come out, go ahead. I'll meet you in plow. So just hold here quietly, enjoy it. Alrighty, let's come out very safely. So bring your hands to your hips if they're not there. Bend your knees a little bit, gently roll out. And then just extend the legs and come right into Savasana. Now, for some of you, you may want to do a little spinal twist first if you felt that your back was extended a little bit more than you usually like, but for others, you may feel really great and just come right into Savasana. So you choose, and I'll meet you in Savasana. If you can enjoy your Savasana, go ahead. I'll see you tomorrow. If we're ready to come out, once again, let's bring our hands to our belly and maybe our rib cage. And let's just feel the rhythm of our breath right now. Narrow your focus to simply the movement of your breath. When we're in Savasana, our awareness We're in a state of relaxed awareness. So our awareness is sort of all over the place. It's all over the place, and yet it's focused and being relaxed. Now, as we waken up the body, we want to waken up our mental facilities also. So a good way to do that is to first just narrowly focus on the breath and movement of the body. And then take that mental focus to the movement of your toes. Expand the mental focus to the movement of the ankles. Expand that mental focus to the knees. Flexing and extending knees. Expand the focus to the fingers and the wrist. So maybe now fingers, toes, ankles, knees, add on elbows. We're really opening up that awareness as we bring movement back to the body. Hips are moving, spine is moving, head is moving from side to side. Mental focus is expanding to all parts of our body. And then we exhale and we roll to our right-hand side, and we stay here in stillness. And that mental focus becomes a little more quiet. And as you exhale again, you push up and you find a seated position. And now our mental focus is a little different as we come from a supine position to a seated position. Just feel a little switch, I guess. Hands are in yoga mudra, eyes are closed. In this position, we can take deep breaths. And we begin to feel that mental focus encompassing not only the inner workings of the body, but now our senses are more engaged and we feel the temperature of the room, the feel of the mat against the body. We can smell what's going on in the room or the house. We can hear more sounds. We're focused more on the sounds outside of our yoga mat, the room, the house, maybe the neighborhood. We're just expanding that awareness outward now. And with that expanded awareness, inhale, bring hands to heart center and sharing the pranava one time. Take a breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale and bow down to the teacher within. And inhale, come up. Let's gently open